she? She was a victim of human trafficking. She was beaten, she was threatened, she was made to believe that this was what she deserved. She was only 16. She met that man when her mother asked her to go to the market to sell their homegrown vegetables. He was so gentle and generous. He seemed so trustworthy that she agreed to go for drinks with him. Then he took her out for a nice lunch. He was flirting with her in such a sweet way. He gave her lovely gifts and kissed her softly on the cheeks. She thought that he was madly in love with her. Not long after the flirting, they went to his flat. A comfortable, warm place, a paradise for a poor girl who was living in a house with no windows, a big family, and a father who constantly drank. At the beginning, life was perfect. He was loving and tender. They made plans for the future, and he promised to take her soon away from the area, from poverty and from the dangers of war. Her family was indifferent. One less mouth to feed, the better. Someday they went to another town in a big luxurious hotel. They gave them a room with 2 huge beds. She was so happy. She was jumping from one bed to another like a little child. She was totally unaware of the intentions of the man she trusted fully. That night they spent many hours in the bar. She had many drinks and she thought she was happy. She started singing and dancing. All the men in her bar admired her. She was so beautiful and her voice so sexy. When she went back to her room, she found her man in bed with another woman. She tried to leave, but he locked the door. Soon she realized that 2 men were waiting for her in the other bed. They forced her to take off her clothes and then they raped her in the most cruel way. Her life changed completely. She was trapped in that luxurious hotel. She had good food, champagne, silk lingerie to wear, flowers and sweets, and different men every day and night to entertain. That was her reality for several months. The man he trusted disappeared. Instead, a madam visited her once a day to give her instructions. Till one day, the woman who was responsible for the cleaning of the room found her lying in the floor bleeding. In a state of panic, she called the ambulance and she was taken to hospital. The doctor told her that she had an abortion. She was in a state of shock. She remained silent for days. A social worker and child psychologist visited her every day. They have given instructions to the hospital to put her in a room in which they could monitor the visitors. The abuse all over her body was evident. Gradually, she felt confident to tell her story to the people who wanted to help. The professionals helped her to understand that the emotional and physical abuse she endured was not her own fault. She is now in good hands.